They are the restaurants that we cherish and hold a special place in our hearts, where warm and welcoming staff greet us with a smile and make us feel like cherished guests. These are the establishments that whisk us away on a culinary adventure, and no detail is overlooked in offering extraordinary dining experiences. It is where we choose to toast our achievements and celebrate milestones with our loved ones. They are the distinguished restaurants of North America, and every DiRōNA has a story. Orange Sky Restaurant, one of Arizona's most breathtaking dining experiences. Located at the Talking Stick Resort in Scottsdale, Orange Sky offers not only exquisite cuisine, but also stunning panoramic views of the desert landscape and vibrant sunsets. Known for its perfectly curated menu featuring premium steaks, fresh seafood, and seasonal ingredients, Orange Sky combines modern elegance with exceptional service. It's a culinary destination that promises an unforgettable dining experience. Hello everyone, I'm Scott Breard, and you're back for another episode of Every DiRōNA Has a Story. Today, we're all the way in beautiful Scottsdale, Arizona at the Talking Stick Resort, and with me, Executive Chef Martin Yepez from Orange Sky Restaurant. Chef, thanks for joining me today.
Thank you for having us, Scott. It's a pleasure.
Wonderful. Now, we know you're at a beautiful resort, but things didn't start there. Tell me a bit about your passion for culinary and maybe where you got your start in the industry.
Well, I am originally from Mexico, from Hermosillo, Mexico, Sonora, actually, the state of Sonora. I was born there, and then my parents immigrated to the United States. We was raised about south of here in the Yuma area, and then I moved into the Valley around '88. At that time, I started working for the phone company, believe it or not. Put my way through college, through school. And then after a 14-year tenure there at the phone company, I decided to change careers. And so cooking has always been my passion. It's part of our culture, part of my family. Every Sunday, my uncles, my dad getting together. It was a big celebration. So I learned to cook from my mom, from my aunts, uncles. Everybody had a hand in meals. Everybody participated. And so that felt like the natural thing for me to do after my career with the phone company. So I went to a culinary school at Hyde Park, New York, Culinary Institute of America. Graduated from there, and then made my way back to the Valley. And so I've been working in the Valley ever since. Been through numerous restaurants here in the Valley, some great chefs. Great culinary programs in themselves to continue your education, because we're always learning as chefs. And so, yeah, it's been an exciting career. I never look back. You always kind of wonder, and you kind of sometimes question yourself, and sometimes even your family, your friends, are you sure you want to make this move? You know, having a great career with a phone company. And yeah, I never look back, and it's been a wonderful experience. Met a lot of people in the industry. Worked for a number of chefs, some great chefs. Probably the one that made the most impact for me was a chef that I admired and respect, Chuck Wiley. Love that man. He probably instilled the most and influenced the most in terms of food philosophy, my passion for food, and actually laid the foundation of the chef I've become, just through his teachings and everything that I learned from him. So, yeah, it's been kind of like a little bit of my history since then.
Fantastic. Tell me a little bit about your experience at the CIA Hyde Park. We've heard, and we're very close with the Culinary Institute of America, but that must be the most renowned culinary school in North America, I would feel, and I know they've got great campuses, San Antonio and Napa, but you were at the heart of it all there in upstate New York, weren't you?
Yes, actually, I started in Napa just took a couple classes there, and just to make sure shortly after the phone company, make sure that's what I wanted to follow and do. And I did, and I ended up getting a job there as a assistant in the program there. And after approximately a year or so, I made my way up to Hyde Park. And Hyde Park is just incredible. It is everything that you people talk about. It's a great experience. Um, at that time, I think there was 32 master chefs on the program, so it's a great institute. It's it's just a plethora of knowledge to be around during that time, and so it was very unique, and was very fortunate to have that opportunity to attend the Culinary Institute, and I wouldn't change my path. There were several choices of culinary schools that you could go to, but yeah, Culinary Institute of America was my choice, and it was definitely worth every penny and all the time that you spent there. And like any program, it's what you get out of it. It's like we all have the opportunity to uh, sometimes to go to school and to learn. And not that there's anything wrong with not going to a culinary school. There's some of us chefs that work their way up, from a dishwasher all the way to a top position. But definitely, I think having a solid foundation in education definitely has its advantages. And I felt like that was the route for me to take, and it certainly was.
Well, no doubt, Hyde Park is the epicenter of the culinary world for students, and congratulations. It was probably a special place to graduate from. Now, tell me all the way back to Arizona. Tell us a bit about Orange Sky.
Orange Sky. Orange Sky. Hmm, it's near and dear to my heart. Actually, I've started working. Actually, I opened Orange Sky with another chef, Ron Demas, who also is a disciple of Chuck Wiley. Um, he At that time, I was working for another local restaurant, and I was a sous chef there. And then he asked me if I wanted to come on board at Orange Sky and help him out during that time. And so Orange Sky is on the 15th floor of Talking Stick Resort, and it offers 360 views, of the valley, and it's super special. The sunsets are incredible. I would say they're almost zen-like. There's clientele guests that come here just to see the sunsets. They're truly wonderful and special, and and so I try to complement, I would say, uh, the views and the ambiance with my menu by offering not only quality ingredients, fresh ingredients like we all strive for as chefs, but also unique ingredients that not necessarily mirror but complement our views to make it truly special. Um, we offer a great wine list, uh, to go along with that. We've held Wine Spectator Awards since 2011. Our sommelier has done a great job of assembling the wines from not only uh, from here from the States, but also from around the world. It offers about 300 plus wines, um, and the list is just, I would say, is complete. It's I wouldn't say, well, not complete, but very well um, established. A well established list. It's very approachable. Anything from just having a nice bottle of wine with your dinner to the most offering something for the most discerning palate. In terms of the food, I try to offer unique, ingredients, unique dishes. I'm very passionate about supporting local, especially after COVID. Uh, I, it was not only a good thing to do, but it was the right thing to do to support our local farmers, our local purveyors. So I would say about approximately 90% of my menu is composed of local ingredients from our vegetables, that I offer, to the bread, cheeses. Cheeses, I'm somewhat limited, but I do offer cheeses from boutique uh, makers across America. My meat program is just outside of Phoenix in Prescott, Arizona, Copper State Ranch. They do a phenomenal job um, producing that beef, and then also um, my chickens are just outside of Phoenix. Two Wash Ranch, my eggs, you name it. I truly support that effort of trying to support local. And it's not only important for me, but it gives a unique opportunity for our servers to offer those stories. Because I found out through the years that our customer really like stories. You know, our guests really like stories, and they like to know where our food is sourced from, and what's behind that particular ingredient. And so, yes, it's super important.
Wonderful to hear that things are locally sourced, especially from such a large resort such as yours. I know that small producers, no matter what sector they're in, it's probably meaningful to them, no doubt, to have somewhere sort of large as a Talking Stick Resort supporting them. So it's fantastic for you to have chosen that. And you're right, I never thought about it, but it allows servers to tell some local stories to the patrons, and that does go a long way, I think, for organic, fresh, locally sourced ingredients.
It does, and I think importantly, I am blessed to work for the Salt River Pima Maricopa community, and they're really passionate about giving back to the community. And so I adopted that philosophy in my kitchen to be able to give back as well by supporting local as much as I can.
Tell us about the resort because pictures online are spectacular, but I don't think they're telling the true story of how magnificent this property is and the resort itself. Tell us a little bit about Talking Stick.
Talking Stick, I think, well, it opened in 2010. I think at that time it offered something very unique to the valley, to the Arizona gaming community. Um, it's it was the first resort, and I think it still is of its kind in terms of like offering top tier gaming, but also with a little bit of Vegas flair to it, if you will. It We have, I believe, 496 rooms, 30 luxury suites. Excuse me, not 15 luxury suites, about 30 executive suites. We offer anything from golfing amenities to spa to local shopping, courtesy, or local shopping, excuse me, access to local shopping. We also offer huge conference rooms or capabilities. We have recently added Olympic pools to the property. We have a top-notch poker, what we call our poker room, poker arena. It hosts the Arizona Championship Poker every year, and also the Women's Poker Championship. So there's a little bit of everything for everyone. It's really a unique property, and I'm super proud to work here and be part of this team.
Now, as the executive chef of the premier restaurant on the property, do you find you have a large pool of competent, certainly, staff to pick from for the kitchen because they must be working in other venues there in the building in the resort and often choosing to come to see you if there's positions or openings. Do you find that you have a lot of others within the organization coming to you to start working at Orange Sky?
Yes, it's certainly an incentive to have. We have as well. We do have quite a bit of. I would say, I believe there's about 6 or 7 food outlets, and you always have cooks from other outlets wanting to work their way up here to work in Orange Sky, and we certainly cultivate that culture. Um, it's it almost seems like it's the top place for them to work and aspire to. So yes, we do internally have a lot of people trying to come up here and work in Orange Sky because it's we're considered a fine dining, if you will, and so it requires a little bit of skill, to work in the Orange Sky kitchen, and so it's something that they definitely aspire to.
Now, the DiRōNA Award, I think Orange Sky was first awarded this year, actually, in 2024. Um, I don't have the details with me who nominated it or how we received it, but it's certainly most definitely qualified. It's a spectacular restaurant. Um, Tell me a bit about when they notified you, and were you aware of DiRōNA and the possibility for the restaurant receiving the award?
Actually, the DiRōNA Award was something of a surprise for me. It's a huge honor. So thank you very much. I think it's what you do is tremendous, and it's a great prestige. And there's not a whole lot, I believe, restaurants who reach that level. So I was super excited when I heard that we were awarded such an honor. So I was definitely excited and looking forward for this interview.
Wonderful. Well, it's well deserved, and I hope you and your staff have a chance to celebrate. You've got a very special place. When you hear stories of chefs as passionate as you are, taking care of local producers and catering to a patron, discerning patron, visiting such a renowned resort as that, you've done wonderful things, and I'm sure the accolade is just. So we're excited to have Orange Sky in the DiRōNA family, certainly.
Thank you. I appreciate the honor.
Chef Martin, thanks for joining me today. It's been a pleasure meeting you.
It's a pleasure meeting you as well. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Well, everyone, another wonderful episode of Every DiRōNA Has a Story. And do me a favor, make sure you click like below in the video, and make sure you subscribe to our channel, and we'll keep you updated with more episodes. Thank you for watching, and have a great day.